Well, greetings there, folks. Welcome to another little episode, and here does begin another journey, I guess we'll call it. So right now, I am on my way to Idaho. We are camped tonight. Had a long day of driving after I got done working. Where are we? St. Joe National Forest, Montana. I've actually used this area several times for campsites. There's a easy access back into St. Joe right next to the town of St. Regis, and there's just a ton of dispersed camping all around here. So figured it was 8 o'clock. It was time to pull in and find a campsite. So here we are at camp. As far as tomorrow, which will be all part of this video, we're going to go ahead and cruise down to Kilgore, Idaho, pay my parents a visit, and then play around in Targhee National Forest all day and spend the night there before dropping on down into my hometown. For the rest of this journey, well, I'll tell you about it when we get started, but let's just say we're going south. I'm going to go hang out in the 100-degree deserts and play a little bit. So with that being said, let me show you around camp a bit, and then I'm going to make myself a sandwich, and shoot, we're probably only an hour and a half of light left, so probably be going to bed soon. Anyway, welcome. Welcome to a new day, and a pretty day at that. You can tell it's going to be a hot one today. The sun's already feeling pretty warm, and it's just barely starting to peek up above the mountains around me. That being said, just figured I would say good morning as I was sipping on my coffee here, and then I think we should hit the road. Start cruising our way down to Kilgore, Idaho. Sound like a plan? See you there. Pretty sure you know where this shot's from, Larry. I have two hawks circling above me. Well, welcome to tonight's campsite. We are up in the Centennial Mountains near Ching Creek, Targhee National Forest, Idaho. Been just tooling around Kilgore for, since about 3 o'clock. Got in here a little later than I wanted to. Kind of came in through one of the more fun routes that requires a little bit of clearance and some aired down tires. Went up and visited my parents' resting space, and then we wound our way back up here into the upper sections of Ching Creek. So not too far away from the trailhead to Lake Aldous. I think I stayed in this general area back in, I want to say 21, so 3 years ago. Actually not too far down the road out through these trees from where I'm at now, but there was a family in there, so I took this spot, which I've never stayed at. So let's check it out and get settled in for the night, yeah? And yes, white. It's been hot today. It helps. Time to get some dinner made. It's like 7 o'clock and I am hungry. Don't like this getting into places late. Less time to play and you starve yourself. Well, good morning to y'all. Decided to take a little bit of a hike to close out this video, but just taking a couple shots along the way. See you at the lake. Man, my body is not used to hiking at this elevation. It's kind of winding me. We're almost there though. Only issue is they are swarms and swarms of mosquitoes. The only reason they're not after me right here is I'm in an open spot with some wind coming through it. It's gonna be gnarly up there, but we're just going for the photo op. Let's get to it. Welcome to Aldous Lake, or what my family would probably call the Lower Slide Lake. You can kind of see the slides poking up above the lake there. We're not going to go into the Upper Slide Lake or Hancock Lake. It's only another about mile, but mosquitoes are so thick in here, I feel like a pincushion. Kind of cool how all this little like mossy algae, whatever it is, stuff is covering the surface. It almost looks like land you could walk out on, but it is most definitely not. Case in point. Well, folks, this seems like an opportune place to call an end to this here episode. Beautiful little hike up to Aldous Lake, and in general, just really enjoyed playing around in Kilgore, Idaho, kind of my annual pilgrimage out here. So Aldous, not quite how I remember it. Seems like the duckweed has covered the lake more than I've seen, given I haven't been up there in 30 years, probably, maybe 25. Still beautiful, beautiful hike up in there. Very lush, very green, every color of shape of wildflower you can imagine. I tried not to get obsessed with filming them for you. Lake itself just completely overran with mosquitoes, like swarms of them around you the moment you stop. I haven't seen anything like it in a long time. So all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and drop down. I'm still sitting here at the Aldous Lake trailhead, but going to get down into town, wash the Jeep, do some shopping, and hook up with my family. So I will catch you as I exit that town in a few days. Take care of yourselves, y'all.